Hello everyone, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing some free games on what you can find on PC. Before I started, I want to let you know about some differences between freeware and the abandonware. The freeware games or software released by the publisher or developer to the public domain that you can download for free with no actions against you. Abandonware are games or software where the publisher or developer have went out of business or no longer fight for the right of the game, but a different company could take the game and start to fight for it. So beware of that. Now that I got all that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so first up is this one called Chimera Destroy All Monster Girls. It looked quite interesting. It looks like a platform Metroidvania. I did play the first stage to see how well it's gonna look. So we're gonna make a new one, just so you can see. Sleepy Town of Monsters. And then somebody comes in, it's a pirate, and they steal everything. Nope. And they hit her and she goes away. Alright. She comes down here, wants the professor to help her. Bernadette. You locked out of your office again. Even worse, it's pirates. There's a lot of comedy aspects, which is fun. So, essentially, the professor there has made the girl on the table for cleaning, and she's wanting some help immediately, so he takes some golem DNA and gives her a stone arm. So it's kind of like a Mega Man start, which is interesting. And you call them both Mom. Wow, I've got two moms. I'm so lucky to have a loving family. Bye, Mom. And he smiles. Now I have to build another one. Alright, so here we go. Oh. I always get hit by those little ones for some reason. And you do start out with a double jump, which I just messed up. Ah, gotcha. Checkpoints. Every time you hit these guys, they run faster. Ah, found the pirate. Not built for long distance. Give us our treasure. There. Talks about how she's gonna beat her and get the treasures back. Ah, got it. Another checkpoint. They do give you a lot of checkpoints. I'm wondering if it's because the difficulty spikes in this game. I missed. I need to get some life. There it is. Food you see laying around is health for you. You can punch really fast too, which is helpful. Let's see. Alright. Found a notebook for information on the pirates. There we go. Get that. back full, which is nice. Okay. And boss fight. So one of the interesting things I found on this was the way the boss fight is. You can hit her weapons back at her, which is nice. Oop. Oop, what's that dodge? And there we go. Boss fight. Lots of treasure. Or money in this game. And now, this part is what kind of threw me off, is it's got a Super Mario style overlay world. It's actually pretty cool. There we go. Alright. So you have all these places you need to go and find the pirates, her sisters and other pirates and all that, and take them out. And you just find out you were a ruse because she was using you to get away from the others so that they could get away. But this one is free on Steam. Definitely worth taking a look at if you haven't already. Alright, next up is this game called Dead in Bermuda. It was released on Origin as a free game for this month. Alright, so in this one you start out as a group of survivors from a plane crash. I skipped over all the videos and cinematics and talking because I didn't want to give anybody any spoilers. So you see you got a group of people, and of course they're kind of depressed because they all crashed landed on an island. You get a little bit of material to start with. Every character, if you click on them, you can go in their info tab and you can see a generalization about them, you know, what their thoughts and opinions are, their special traits. As you do things with certain people, their traits will unlock more. As you see, there's a few question mark ones. You also get to keep an eye on their hunger, their sickness, depression, fatigue, and injury stats. As well as under the skills tab, you have other skills that are utilized for other things around the camp, yeah, such as knowledge, which is pretty high. From here, it says we need to put someone in scavenging, so I'm going to take the big guy and put him over there. Alright. So he'll be able to scavenge materials and useful things from the plane. Alright, to the library, she's reading a book, so we'll put her in the library. And I noticed his was a 70, so we'll put him there. Alright, so now they'll be able to research. It says 3 people to the jungle. Go through him. Her. And I'll put her. She had a 70, so that was pretty good. Alright, click on the workshop, crafting, so we need to make fire. Okay. So we gotta put people over at the workshop now. So I'll put her. Okay. It's crafting, craft that. Okay. Now, put you over here now too. Alright, that is done. So now everybody's in place, we can position ourselves to be able to go next. See what everybody does. Wood, bread, food. Nice haul. What we're going to do, she gained a skill in crafting, so as you have people do things, they'll actually level up into that category, which is nice. So now we know how to do a fire. So we now have fire. They got a little bit of fatigue. Obviously they don't like each other. So they figured out how to make beds and shelter. And they researched a new, or explored a new area. So let's go back to the workshop and have them make it. Let's see. Choose crafting. Let's make a sleeping area. And we have enough materials, which is nice. Alright. So, over here you have a water tank, which you can click on and check your supplies of water. You can also convert basic fruits you find into water. I'm only going to do one because we're good right now. Let's see. Let's have somebody talk, I guess. Let's have her and her talk. Alright, so you can click on somebody, go to use item, and you'll get certain things you can use to help out, like depression and fatigue stats here. As you see, this one will take away 10 fatigue. She's got 8, so she'll be good on fatigue from here on. And then 10 depression, which will cut it down. So let's get her that. And that just tells you the outcome of it. So let's put them back in the order. And you there. Alright. Now that I've explored a new area, I've unlocked this. So let's click on that. Alright, so we have a suitcase here. We need to click on it to get the stuff, and then we can search. So there's two things involved here: scavenging, your physical power for fighting, and stealth. So let's use someone with high scavenging. Well, we'll use him for now. Alright, so you get a stealth check. I failed. So now I get attacked. Got a little bit of an injury, nothing much. But since the scavenging is so high, I should be able to get some really nice stuff. Okay, yeah, painkillers and everything. That'll be good for later. So we're going to do one more day. Alright. Tutorials require me to have 2 people here. So, I'll throw them here then. I'm going to go next. Everybody else is going to do their stuff. Oh, I got an axe. I started crafting it. And, oh. And do they find me more? She trusts me. That's lovely. They do have bad traits like that. So we found a new area on the beach. Alright. And so, then you have this part at night. Sorry, there was a bunch of talking there, and I didn't want to spoil anything for anybody. So, at night, you get to feed people, you get to see how hungry they are and everything. So, we don't really have anybody too hungry. So I'm going to give these out for now. One more. I'll try to keep everybody at 5 or less. So it seems to give them the best possibility of surviving. But this game you just progress through, see, get the fire intensity, water supplies, how much they use, how many mills have degraded into a regular mill. So if you don't use the tasty mills, they become regular. And then from regular, they go down to something else. I forgot what it is. Some foods do require to be cooked, so keep that in mind. The game, however, is a Fun little survival game to play. It's kind of a casual basis if you feel like you want something to play but you don't want anything too intense. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so the last one. This one has to be on here. Save the best for last. Blizzard has announced that since they have released the remake, that the original StarCraft and the Brood War expansion are completely free now. I'll put a link in the description on how to get it, but you can just get it through them, or you can download it on a third-party website if you wanted to, do it without the Battle.net installer and all that. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of the Protoss. They're actually my favorites. So you got Zeratul here, which is a Templar, and he's permanently stealth, which is a nice little bonus. Okay, nothing can attack him back because they can't see him, and he does about 100 damage per hit, which is really nice. So there's a yep, there it is. Let's take out these guys. Get them over here to take out that. Those are called Dragoons. They shoot air and land units. These are your basic little infantry guys. All they do is hit land units. The unique thing about the Protoss that makes them fun is the fact that they can they have a regenerating shield, so they can last a lot longer, which is definitely a nice advantage compared to the other races. And these little gates here actually will bring reinforcements from anywhere on the map as long as they're connected. Alright, so we got those guys out of the way. Get them to take out this guy. Alright, do some more exploring. I gotta get this guy over to the warp gate. Since they didn't destroy his shield, it'll just regenerate, and they've done no damage to him. He's already gotten 18 kills. Oop, that can see me. That is not good. And it does a lot of damage. So maybe not that way. Let's go another way. I like to explore with him in the front. That way I don't alert enemies. Allies, yes. Alright. Ooh. Almost got a shield down. So this actually has a lot of base buildings. Unfortunately, this one is a escort mission, which we gamers love our escort missions. Inner sarcasm there. Well, that's it for this one. If you enjoy what you see, let me know in the comments down below. If you have suggestions on what you would like to see me play next, leave a comment on that as well. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe with the button on screen. For more content, stay tuned and keep gaming.